Well, as you can imagine, there's a huge choice of fitness classes here in LA. One of my favourites is a Pilates class taught by Coach Yulia, which focuses on breathing and mind and body connection. I'm so delighted that Yulia is joining us today for a chat and is also going to guide us through a series of 7 exercises for 7 days. You can practice these individually and when you're more comfortable, combine them as a daily routine. Yulia, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Could you talk us through the benefits of Pilates?
Sure. Pilates is about posture. It's about core, form. It's the way that we should be holding ourselves. You burn more calories, you feel good. It's really a lifestyle.
And also then there's principles with Pilates as well, the way you hold yourself and that
Yes.
kind of thing. Yeah.
It's called core. Core is a word that you hear a lot, but it's not sucking in the stomach. It's really the inside. Next time you go pee, stop your flow, male and female, and you'll feel a squeeze. That's the muscle we're working with. It's the Kegel perineum muscle. And when you activate it, it's the pelvic floor. It protects your back. It works it out. And all those functions down there work correctly and stay healthy. So it's way beyond just a workout.
Also, Yulia, I know that the breathing is very important in Pilates as well.
It's a mind-body connection. When we focus on our breath, our brain cannot think of anything else. And that way the workout is more effective. Eventually, once you learn how to hold that core and do the exercises and you really feel where your body is that day, the breath leads the way. It really gets you into a zone, and the next day you feel that workout.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting on the mat so you can demonstrate some of the exercises for us now. Thanks, Yulia.
Thank you. Welcome to Mat Pilates. I'm Coach Yulia, mother of 3 toddlers, and I've been teaching almost 20 years. We are focusing on core, pelvic floor, the inner strength. The outside needs more good nutrition, cardiovascular and strength exercises, as well as sleep and being happy. Joseph Pilates invented these exercises along with dancers using specific equipment. We are just using our own body, incorporating the core in various exercises along with the breath.
So Yulia and I have hit the mats. She's going to talk us through our 7 postures now, and I'm going to try to keep up with her.
Great, let's get started. We're going to breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, shh, in through the nose, out through the mouth, shh. The breath in is really soft, natural. The breath out is the work. Let's feel it in the abs crunching. Shh, 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 shh. Then we're going to activate our core. We're going to lie down, knees up, and do little tucks. You're not going to lift off the mat, just little pelvic tilts. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, tuck. Shh. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, tilt. One more time. Make sure you're not lifting off the floor. That's what that tuck feels like. And we're going to bring our legs to tabletop. It's like your feet are resting on a coffee table, and that tuck is automatic. Head up or down, tapping each knee as it comes to you, breathing in and shh, shh, shh. Keep going. If the neck hurts, you could lie it down. We do about 12 of everything, but if you need a break or you're good, just hug your knees into the chest. You could do a little more by doing the straight leg, single leg stretch, grabbing behind the knee, but make sure that you're not bringing the legs too low and losing the tuck. The exercise is everything else moving while the center is locked and not moving. And hugging the knees into the chest. We finish with a stretch, arms wide. Roll the knees to the right. Look the other way and just relaxing your feet on the ground. About 3 breaths per side. Whenever you're ready, other side. At any point, if you feel your back, something's not right, just stop. And as we come back in the middle, you can always just hug your knees into the chest. The roll up. The breath is very essential in all of them, but in this one, it really helps you do it correctly. We breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shh. Focus on taking a deep breath in, filling up your rib cage. And as you breathe out, shh, push all that air out. It will activate that core. We're going to lay down on the mat, extend the arms overhead, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, rolling up, rounding the back like a letter C. Let's do it one more time. Notice she's not pushing or forcing. It's connecting the breath to the movement. Breathing in, rounding up. Make every part of your abdominals do it. And for the final one, we're going to use the elbows if you need to modify, if you're strengthening still. Breathing in, and as you exhale, you come on up. Use the elbows to prop up, but finish the same way. And let's do a nice stretch, lying down on your back. Right leg up to the sky. Grab it wherever it's comfortable and lift your head up to meet it, relaxing your shoulders. We're going to bend the knee that you're holding. Bring it all the way across. Arms wide, look the other way. Once again, really enjoying this stretch. It's like a deep massage. Slowly release, shake it out in the middle. Left leg up, grab it. Lift your head up to meet it, shoulders relaxed. Wherever it feels comfortable, bend that knee across. Arms wide, look the other way. The more you relax, the more your body opens and allows. You don't want to feel tense and defensive. And as you come back in the middle, shaking it out, and we could finish with one more roll up. Arms overhead. Crisscross. We start sitting up with the hands by the ears, really, really tall. If it helps to bend your knees a little bit, to sit taller, it's better. It's less about the stretching like in yoga and more about the posture and feeling it in your waist. We're going to breathe in and twist. Shh. Breathe in the middle, twist. Good. If you see your feet moving, then you're doing more hips and less waist. Once you feel like you know where you're supposed to notice it, let's get into tabletop position, lying down. And while Amy does that, I want to show you what not to do. We are going to be moving the legs. The center is locked, but the arms are a dance. They're not a neck, elbow. They really flow with the movement, and that way you really feel that waist. So let's breathe in and shh. Shh. You could round up really high to lock those abs because your head is supported. Keep that outer knee a little bit soft. We usually do about 12 of everything, but if your body says I'm good, you could always stop and hug your knees into the chest. And we're gonna do the happy baby, holding your heels or big toes or arches from the inside or out, whatever feels good. 90-degree angles in your legs, head down, shoulders relaxed. This feels so good in the hamstrings. You could always untuck as much as possible and enjoy. 100. 5 in, 5 out, 10 times. 5 breaths in through the nose, 5 breaths out through the mouth. Let's do it together. Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh. One more time. Notice how her abs are crunching when she does that breath out. Next is how you hold your tuck. So let's lie down with the legs at tabletop. Relax the upper body for now. Relax the arms. So you breathe in at tabletop. Breathe out, both legs out. Shh, knees soft. Breathe in at tabletop. So as you're doing this, both legs out. Shh. Notice how far you can go to challenge yourself, but not to lose the tuck because that can hurt your back. So really be aware not to do too little, but never to do too much. And last one, hold it out in that challenging place. Head up or down. You're gonna move your hands up and down, pulsing them next to your body. 5 in through the nose. So we're on round 2 right now. We're going for 10. If it gets a little intense, you could bring it back to tabletop. So bring the knees a little bit closer. Good. If you wanna try a little bit out, That's fine. As you get stronger, you'll be able to really hold it out. We have 3 more rounds. If the neck hurts, you could always lie it down. And the final one, hugging the knees into the chest. You're working that body by stretching the legs out, by pulsing those hands while nothing else is moving, and by that breath. Let's relax the legs all the way down and extend the arms overhead and just enjoy that stretch, rolling the whole body to the right. Let's roll it over and let's grab an ankle. Just reach behind. You could just stretch or do a little extra with the ankle, whatever feels good. Let that arm be straight. So that way, straighten this arm. Yeah, so you really get to the leg. And slowly, other side. Such a simple stretch. Do the arms over. Yeah, there we go. And release. And on your back, and hug your knees into the chest. Double leg stretch. We're going to start out lying down on the back, but keep those knees up for now. And if it feels good like that, stay there. Or you could lift your head up. The arms start out just a little bit above the floor. You're going to breathe in first. And as you breathe out, bring the arms overhead. Shh. And back around. A couple more times. Breathing in and shh. You could lay your head down and bring the arms just to your sight line. Good. Now relax the arms. Let's bring the legs to tabletop position. So here, that tuck is the most important. You're going to breathe in first. Breathe out, both legs out. Shh. Keep the knees a little bit soft. A couple more times. Find that point where you could go far enough that you challenge your abs, but never so far that you lose the tuck and get hurt. Last one. Great. Knees a little bit soft. And let's bring the legs to tabletop. Bring the head up. You could always keep it down. Arms a little bit off the floor. Breathe in together. Breathe out apart. Shh. And back together. Breathe in together. Shh. So the head is either up or down. If the neck hurts, just lie it down. Your arms go towards your ears, but in your sight line. This is really intense as they go in opposite directions. Let's do our final one. And hug the knees into the chest. Relax the head. We're going to relax the legs down. Bring the arms wide. Right leg up to the sky and all the way across your body. Look the other way. Once again in the exercise, doing about 12 of everything, but really listening to where you're at. Slowly shake it out in the middle. Left leg up, all the way across. Arms wide, look the other way. It's not better to do 3, it's not better to do 1,000,000. If you feel the energy, bring it in. If you're doing your best, it's fine as long as you're in the right form and alignment. Shake it out in the middle. Hug the knees into the chest. Corkscrew. We're going to lie down flat on the floor and then lift both legs up. If you have tight back or hamstrings and you need to bend your knees a little bit to stay more tucked, please do that. These are circles. You're going to breathe in as you circle both legs one way. Breathe out, stop in the middle. Shh. Squeeze those abs in tight. Breathe in the other way. Breathe out, stop in the middle. Shh. Once again, about 12, 6 on each side. And this one, you really feel it tight. Feeling the circle around your abs. Let's do one more on each side. And once you're done, hug the knees into the chest. We're going to go right into the single leg, bringing the feet flat on the floor. You could do this as 2 separate exercises or one, change it up in a while. Here, you're going to place your left hand on your left hip bone. That way, if your hips want to move, you say no and you tuck. Right leg up to the sky, same circles. Breathe in as you circle one way, breathe out, stop in the middle. Shh. Breathe in as you circle the other way. Shh. Let's do one more on that leg. And you really want to feel that squeeze, that tuck, that pelvic tilt we were talking about. Good. Last one. And let's just switch legs. Your right hand on your right hip bone. Left leg up to the sky. Breathe in as you circle one way. Breathe out, stop in the middle. Shh. Breathe in the other way. And she's really combining the movement with her breath. The breath out really locks it. Make sure you do one more on each side. And we're going to finish with crossing that foot over the opposite knee, Reach for the window and pull in tight. You're gonna hold behind the leg. Your head could be up or down, whatever feels good. And after about 3 breaths, switch sides. Even though we're not directly working out the legs, they are working a lot. So this feels so good on the legs. And let's just shake those legs all the way down and hug those knees into the chest. Single leg stretch with a crunch. We're gonna start out at tabletop position, one leg at a time, just to find where we can really work out that core. Breathing in and shh, breathing in and shh. As you do this, keep that outer knee soft, but bring it as far as you can and feel the workout. That inner leg is protecting your crunch. Then we're gonna do the single leg stretch, head up or down, tapping each knee as it comes to you. Shh, shh. And once you got that flow going, keep the legs moving, hands by the ears wide, breathing in and crunch. It's not the twist, the crisscross that we did before. It's just a crunch in the middle. So let the legs do their own thing. Good. Like a pillow on your head, looking up. There's so much going on. Your brain is busy focusing on coordinating it all, and you're working so good right where you need to. Great. Let's do a couple more rounds. And last one. And let's hug those knees into the chest and just rock from side to side. You could finish the class simply like this, or if you want a little bit more punch, you can add that roll up.
Yulia, thank you so much for joining us today and talking us through all of those exercises. I hope everybody at home finds it as beneficial as I did.
Remember, tuck and lift.